Hello students. Previously, we discussed myopia and its correction. Let us now look at another visual defect, hypermetropia. Hypermetropia, also called farsightedness, arises when the lens of the eye cannot become thick as required. It means, again, it can also not focus the light rays properly on the retina. We know that if the focal length of the lens is less, then its power to bend the light, that is, its ability to converge rays, is greater. And if the focal length is longer, then its power to bend light or its converging ability is less. On the same principle, when we see anything close to our eyes, the focal length of the lens reduces, so that the light rays are converged more and more and the image forms on the retina. Now, if the object is far away, the focal length increases. That is, power of the lens to bend light decreases and it converges less light. Again, the image falls on the retina. This is what happens inside the normal eye, right? Yes. But what if the eye is hypermetropic? What happens here? In such cases, the lens loses its ability to focus the rays from the nearby objects, and thus image forms behind or beyond the retina. A person with this defect can see distant objects clearly, since the eye can focus the far rays perfectly, while objects placed nearby appear blurry. Say for example, I have an object placed near to my normal eye. As you can see, in normal eye, lens can become thick as required, and so its focal length is less and also bending is more. So image is formed exactly on retina. While in hypermetropic eye, it is not so. Lens does not become thick and you can see it remains thin. So its focal length is more and also bending of light is less. Thus, image is formed behind the retina and not on the retina. So what can you say here? Yes. As a result of this, the shortest distance at which objects will appear clear to this hypermetropic eye will become this distance. Isn't it? Yes, clearly. So, can we say that this near point of the normal eye has become this for the hypermetropic eye? Thus, we can say that this point is now the new near point of this hypermetropic person. In other words, for such people, the far point remains the same, that is, at an infinite distance. But the near point shifts away from its place to some greater distance rather than being 25 cm. But the near point shifts away. A person with hypermetropia should be anywhere between 25 cm and 40 to 60 cm. So then what are the causes of this defect? Hypermetropia can be caused by decrease in the size of eyeball. Yes, when the eyeball is smaller than the normal human eye, what happens is the distance between the lens and retina reduces. And because of this, the light rays coming from nearby objects converge behind the retina. The second is if the curvature of the lens or cornea of the eye decreases. This also affects its converging capacity. As a result, the light rays will bend less and will meet behind the retina rather than on it. Also, if the lens of the eye moves slightly out of its place, it can cause hypermetropia. Now, there are three types of hypermetropia: congenital hypermetropia, simple hypermetropia, and acquired hypermetropia. In congenital one, the eyeball is abnormally small since the birth. It may be inherited from father or mother during reproduction. Acquired hypermetropia usually occurs in those cases in which the lens has been removed after a cataract operation or any other surgery. Simple hypermetropia is a continuation of childhood hypermetropia that has been not detected over a time. Most of the children usually have farsightedness or hypermetropia when they are born. And as they grow, the length of the eyeball increases and farsightedness often disappears. But in few, this does not happen, and the hypermetropia continues to develop in them. And if this goes undetected at an early stage, the condition worsens and damages the eye. Usually, people with hypermetropia have symptoms like blurred vision, watery eyes, asthenopia, that is eye strain, and severe headaches, which they find interfering with day-to-day activities. So then what can be done to cure this defect? See you in the next video.